Welcome to the Whiskey Roundtable. We are your hosts.
Big G.
Karen Helen Keller.
Cheese, man.
Cheese,
It's
man.
awfully cheesy in here.
Sure is cheesy around here.
What's
Yikes.
up, kids?
What's up, kids? What you kids got going on today?
If I knew I was going to make a cameo appearance, I would have not had garage attire with my dirty overalls and my
Listen,
Save Ferris shirt.
You're beautiful any way you dress. Don't
Thank
worry about it, bro. Don't worry about
Don't let anybody dim your light, okay? Just keep it going.
Appreciate that.
Oh,
My
I was
goodness.
trying to get two guests on the show today, but one is watching today at home, and is Rob Richter
Is Rob up Nork?
Up north.
up north? Okay.
Let me see. Is he out there? Yes, he is out there. And Rob says, Happy Friday.
Happy
And
Friday.
Happy
RJ
Friday.
says, yo, yo, yo. He gives you a shout out
Thank
there.
you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And we've been pre-gaming with some of
Rob's.
Rob's holiday cheer here with the Driftless Glen and the V, and they're both wonderful,
Fantastic.
wonderful beverages.
Yes, they are.
Somebody called you a hillbilly. I wonder if
That's
that could be.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I resemble that remark.
No, but this is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is very good.
It's so good, and we usually don't pregame out of the good glasses.
that's
We
true.
usually pregame out of
Yeah.
our pregame glasses, but we've got the good stuff. This is worthy of it, Rob. Thank you.
Very good, Rob. Absolutely great.
And this is a Driftless Glen. Is that what this is?
That's
From
the-
Wisconsin.
that's from up north,
Wisconsin.
and that's the can I say orange edition?
Yeah.
So we opened it. I got orange rind right out of the gate.
The Bourbon de Narnia. That's what they're calling it. 100 proof. Whiskey aged in orange infused sherry barrels. Very nice.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you opened yours. Just kidding.
I hear you.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
No, this is nice. 100 and what did you say?
100 proof.
100 proof.
100 proof even. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
And the V is also nice. Small batch whiskey.
It is.
Little tamer, but very smooth, very nice.
That's what I've been
And
doing.
if I'm not mistaken, that's a Wisconsin product too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Wisconsin?
All that stuff.
Fitchburg, Wisconsin. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I thought you
about.
said Bitchburg. You know, we got the big game this
Bitchburg.
oh
weekend.
boy, I'll be tailgating. That's
Yeah.
one of the reasons I'm in overalls. I was doing a little pre-tailgate preparation.
One day, man, I just want to go see you in action. You're at the Muni lot, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Kurt's been wanting me to come there for many times, but I can't go.
Well, you'll just have to tell whoever this Kurt is that,
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry, kids.
But no, I oh my gosh. You know, let me ask you a question because you know, I'm all excited since and I know this isn't a sports show and I'm the chick talking about sports, but after that unbelievable win over the Ravens last week, just insane. I looked at tickets. I thought, well, maybe I can go, you know, before it gets too cold. Go to the game against the Steelers. That's out of the question. It's like $200 a seat for nosebleeds.
Yep.
But
Wow.
I saw that they actually have tickets for tailgating.
I think that's an organized thing, and it's kind of sterile. They'll feed you good food and have some fun, but it's not the Muni lot where it is not
Gotcha.
sterile, and it is, you know,
Fun.
at your own risk. Yes.
For anyone that hasn't been tailgating in Cleveland, and I don't know because I haven't tailgated anywhere else, but it is insane, and they start at like 3 or 4 in the morning, correct?
Correct.
Yes. So
Way past your time.
it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Mm.
Anyway, what are you smoking, G?
I'm smoking a La Flor Dominicana is what I'm smoking.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
very nice, very dark wrapper.
Yep. Full Maduro.
All right,
are you
Cheese, what do you
smoking?
got?
AJ Fernandez Enclave, purchased at Royal Havana Cigars. Very nice cigar. Nice value pack for anybody looking for a deal. It is a wonderful
It is.
pack of 6, and everyone is good.
Yep. They're all good cigars. What are you smoking?
So from our friend Karen, she got me a bunch of acids.
Acid cigars.
couple
Drew Estates.
couple weeks ago. So I was so excited. I opened my bag and I saw it sitting there, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna
And
smoke one of them tonight.
that has the Candela wrapper. That's the green wrapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try?
No, I'm good right
You
now.
want to try?
Maybe.
Sure.
It
Makes for a bright flavor, the green wrapper, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little sharp.
It kind of goes along with our rye theme, you know, green wrapper on the
Sure,
cigar,
sure.
green wrapper on the.
What- rye
Cool.
bottle.
Boy, that's very nice.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, very good.
Mm.
And it's got that kind of
Sugary.
yeah. It's a little.
Sweetness.
It's a little
Got that
sweet.
little
I
sweet,
think
sure.
all acids are a little sweet.
We always say
Very nice.
acid cigars. Nobody will ever complain about a cigar if you're smoking an acid.
I have 2 brothers that I tailgate with, and they always smoke acids and really like them.
Yeah.
Good cigars, and they're not cheap. They're expensive.
They are insanely
Yeah,
expensive.
they're big dollars. I think they start at like even those little cigars, the little ones that are as big as your finger,
Like the
they're
cigarillos.
like
or whatever they're
$12
called.
Yeah.
for one cigar.
Oh,
So
The Blondies. Yeah,
The
yeah,
Blondies,
yeah.
right.
hmm You're right. Rob said whiskey is best when shared, and here to that.
All right, bro.
I'm gonna definitely agree with you.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
That's good
Rob,
stuff.
I got your cutter, and I have it in a safe place. So next time you come back this way, we'll take care of that. So.
Right between the butt cheeks, Rob.
Whoa! Easy.
It'll be
Ouch.
good.
Oh, ouch! Ouch! Ooh.
Not the place.
No
for
one's
a cutter.
going in there, Rob. So you
Not-
know it's.
Man, I thought that was a fart, but maybe not. What's that?
Not the place you want to hide a cutter.
Well,
Well, you got your own personal mud cutter, but that's all right.
just in case things get a little dicey,
Yeah,
got
damn,
a little
man.
extra support back
Ooh.
there.
I'm glad we have a bunch of toilet paper. That's why I have mega rolls.
2-ply, please.
2-ply.
Nothing
Yeah.
pisses me off more than when you gotta grab the toilet paper and it's that single ply.
Oof. Sandpaper.
Not even. It's like a dryer sheet, man. There's nothing to it. It's like
But
crazy.
it doesn't smell like a dryer sheet.
No, especially when you're done with it.
I don't subscribe to that. I have like a septic system, and I use the same toilet paper for my RV. So we're kind of like that Scott 1000 family, and we've all gotten used to it.
Single ply?
Yeah, but you just
You're a single
what?
ply
You use
man.
a little bit more, but when I
Listen.
when I go somewhere where there's Charmin, I'm like, the heck
You're
is this?
Putin in high cotton,
I
aren't
don't
you?
know.
Yeah,
I'm like,
literally. Literally.
it totally throws my game off, and it just doesn't work for me as well. I just say it.
Well, I'm never shaking your hand.
I work in the food industry. We know how to wash our hands. We wash our hands every
Yeah,
time.
it's like
20
it's
seconds.
like my ass itches.
There's a process
Anybody
to
want
washing your
something?
hands if you're in the food. It's not a little bit of lather and a little bit of soap like you see everybody do. It's the real McCoy.
You are stupid.
So before we I have to laugh because before we started the show, Cheese goes, "Don't drag me down in any of your."
And I just go there inherently. That's why I try
Oh,
to
now my
remain.
phone's blowing up.
I try to remain. Yeah, see, I'm a moth to a flame when it comes to that, right?
You're talking else, and my phone just blows up. And I was like, oh shoot.
I
Oh, my
am
goodness.
completely floored that you are a 1-ply man. I
Yeah.
just don't get it, man.
Come on.
Wasn't that a song in the 80s? Here Comes Johnny? No, that's a different one. I'm
Here
sorry.
comes Johnny as a 1-ply man. No, comes Johnny with a pecker in his
Oh
hand.
my god.
Yeah,
Funny.
no, that's my our buddy Steven. He
Oh, yeah.
loves that the
He
rodeo song.
does. Yep. And Derek too.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
God, it's
So how was
funny.
everybody's week today? There this week.
today was a long week, I would say.
I think this week went by quick.
Oh my God,
It really
yeah.
was. I mean, the office was like. I had one phone call before I left. That was it.
Well,
Yeah. That was
One
like-
phone call today.
Yeah, it was like 5 to 5, and somebody called and just left a message. I was actually piddling in the bathroom.
Were you sitting or standing?
I was sitting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just
I was
checking.
sitting. No, I was standing. But anyway, long story short, I know. But anyway, that
Poor
was
cheese.
it. It was just it had nothing to do. It was some kind of what do they call it? A marketing person called and left a message. I was like, "Psh, have a nice day.
Oh, that doesn't count as a call. I mean, you
No,
really-
I know, but that was the only time the phone rang. But it's weird. Like I average usually, especially all year, I average probably 30 calls a day. It's a lot of calls for one person. So, but today it was pouring rain, and it got real dark. Blah blah blah, and there was like nothing. It was. I watched a Porsche movie.
working
actually.
hard, huh?
Getting to Le Mans. That was the whole thing. It reminded me of the
Ford versus
Ford.
Ferrari.
yeah. It
Nice.
reminded me of that show.
Love
And
that show.
we also saw the other show that was about Le Mans as well.
Steve
About-
McQueen.
Yeah. all that stuff.
no,
It was, no. Wasn't Steve McQueen.
It's the recent movie that came out about the game that the kid won.
The
this
driver.
No, he.
Wasn't it called The Driver?
No, gosh darn it!
I didn't
The-
see
the-
the
the
movie.
son- the
It's
son-
not advertised.
Yeah, it was a great show. It was an hour and a half. I watched it. It was about
Yeah, I can't believe he did. It was amazing.
working to Le Mans. All the years.
He's holding out on us. He says he doesn't watch movies, and then he goes to work and watch movies. What's
Well,
up with that, Karen?
It was crazy because I don't know. It was like a really crappy day, like today was, And he's like, you know what? Just go home and watch a movie. I'm like, who are you?
I know.
So I'm like, okay, I got him, I'll watch a movie. So, okay, it's got to be about cars. So it was the game. It was the PlayStation. Gosh, dog it. Somebody please help me.
You took
It just came out. It was
Yeah.
just in the theaters. It was
Yeah.
with the guy from Stranger Things played the coach, I guess,
Right,
whatever
right.
you call.
right.
Uh,
I can't remember, but that was a great.
I
Great
saw the
movie.
advertisements. Haven't seen it.
It definitely mimicked Porsche brand, so to say, but it was exactly that movie that you had me watch. It was great.
I think you want to watch a movie as often as you entertain people and don't feed them, which is very rare.
Very rare. What are you trying to say?
hey, wait! I came down. There was no food.
There was no food.
What the heck, man?
I'll order for food.
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. Great show. And that movie, Gran Turismo, and this movie, which Porsche put out, of basically all the years getting, it was like, from 2021 to 2023. And it's a great show. It was very, very nice. I liked it.
Nice.
I love everything Porsche. Sorry, kids. All right, what else we got going on?
The scroll is kind of quiet tonight, and I understand.
Coming to the holidays. Come to the holidays.
It is. And speaking of the holidays, so next week we will be off for the
Yeah.
Thanksgiving week.
Mhm.
And then it seems like the week after that is going to end up being our last
Yeah,
show.
last show, because I have stuff going on
For the
next couple
year. Yeah,
Fridays.
holidays are coming up. So December 1st, I think, is going to be our last show.
I think the first from Thanksgiving to probably mid-December, I'm booked every Friday.
It's hard being popular.
Damn right.
But yeah, so December 1st is going to be our last show. I believe Bourbon Bob will be able to join us
Sure.
that week.
Yep.
So,
Doug
know,
couldn't.
looking
If
forward
anybody's
to
asking, Doug's not here today. So Doug woke up and he's ill. He
a little
said
under the weather.
Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. So anyway, we just decided we're just gonna. We could have canceled the show today, but we didn't. I said, you know what? Let's just do the show. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
So you folks have to slum with me. I am by no means as much of an aficionado as Doug is, but I'll do the best I can.
There you go.
Hey, it's just it's just great that I don't have to do the show alone with him. Thank you.
Too funny.
Oh boy.
Too funny. All right.
Oh, that is
Come on,
funny.
let's get into this, kids.
All right, so what are we drinking tonight, you ask? I don't know. Why don't we take a ride on the bottle cam?
There we go.
And see what we got.
Hey everyone, it's time for the bottle cam. The bottle cam.
All right.
All right, so yeah, it is November, so we are devoting this month to Wild Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Wild Turkey Rare Breed Rye. I
Correct.
think a couple weeks ago, we were off last week. A couple weeks ago, though, we just did the rare breed,
Correct.
and I'm excited to try this. I don't think I've had the rare breed rye. Is this? I didn't find it in my.
We usually have it every year, but I think the proof is a little bit different. So we'll see what it does.
It is. So if you noticed, thank you, Wizard. You did do the bottle cam for us. He did kind of zone in on the neck of the bottle, which shows that it's 112.2 proof.
Correct.
So it's a little hefty.
Sure.
But I love ryes. They're one of my favorites. I find them to be a little bit more sweet and not as harsh.
Correct. I mean, Wild Turkey is
You
always,
can be pretty spicy on ryes though too.
like Wild Turkey. They always, in my personal opinion, they always seem to keep that tradition. I won't say they're competing against anybody else. They just do what they do. They don't worry
How do you
about.
compete with wild turkey, man?
You can't really, but I mean, those guys put out some great products as well. You know, we've had almost everything that they've ever had. You know, the Master's Keeps and all these different bottles. But they normally kind of test a little bit spicy, but at the end of the day, that's their tradition, man.
You think
they
the
go back-
regular wild turkey tastes a little spicy?
What's that?
You think the regular wild turkey? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm talking about the
rye here?
the rye. Correct.
The wild turkey rye you think
Right.
tastes spicy? Okay, interesting. Because
I mean, we've had a couple of those throughout the year.
I think Ralph and I had the first edition, and it was big.
really?
It was big. Yes, a lot of flavor, a lot of ethanol. When the first time I tried it,
Now
sure.
I think you're a rye guy too.
I am. I like rye,
Okay.
but I
Glad you're
you know,
so-
I've had ryes that are a little too grassy,
Yeah.
and I'm not as fond of those. So if they're balanced, so I probably am not the best, you know, real earthy rye guy. It kind of like Scotch. I like pretty clean Scotch. I don't like the Isla Scotches. So
Yeah.
I'm like, give me flavor, not too much flavor. You know.
Gotcha. All right.
Gotcha.
All right.
So I have to apologize up front because I got a little sidetracked when I was doing research for the show tonight. You know, don't Google turkey and bourbon because up popped a bunch of awesome recipes for, and I don't cook. Greg won't even let me make him a bowl of cereal. I'm that bad.
It's because you never bring the bowl. Whatever.
Or the milk.
There you go. Kids.
Or the cereal.
I thought you got sidetracked. We actually played Frank Zappa Valley Girl pre-gaming, and how many people do that?
It
I
blew
think
my
that
mind.
I think you know everybody should play that once a decade just to remember the song if you grew up in the 80s. That's
So we're
I don't
going
need to
until-
hear it again. 20, 30,
2033?
yes.
Oh, that's funny. But no, it was
Good
really.
bass riff in that song though.
You know, it's awesome.
Totally. Anyway, go
For
ahead.
sure, for
Tubular.
sure.
I wanted to crawl under the table. Anyway, go ahead.
Cheese and I were. I don't know this
Night at the
guys.
Roxbury.
Anyway, but it's really, really cool, you guys. So I found a bunch of recipes for bourbon glazed turkeys. Mm-hmm. I was even showing, you know, because
So-
I wanted him to like get the hint. They have bourbon glazed, bourbon maple glazed, bourbon and brown sugar, fried pecan and bourbon glazed.
Sounds great. All my favorite food groups.
I saved the links. Imagine that, and I could throw them on our Facebook site. I mean,
Yeah, you should put them out. You should. put
we
'em out.
are a week away, less than 6 days away from
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Amen.
And if you're a fan of bourbon, which why wouldn't you be if you're watching tonight? Put it
Awesome.
together,
Yeah.
throw it together. But so real quick,
But you just don't go the holiday meal. You just don't experiment on something. So you kind of have to make it first and go, okay, I get it, because it's kind of dangerous rolling into the holiday presentation with something you've never made before. Am I wrong, Greg?
No, you're right. You're exactly right.
That's because I have to smoke a turkey because we have
germs get
my
tired.
son's fiance's family coming over and all these different recipes, and I'm like, I've never done this. You know, you get a little uncomfortable when you've never done it.
You got the great seasonings. Let me just. So we're talking about food. So this is my thing. So for I think we're having 16 or 18 people for Thanksgiving.
I gotta find silverware.
So so Nunzio, one of my friends.
Is he Italian?
I don't think he's Italian. I think he might
Serbian.
be I think he's Polish. But anyway, kidding.
Indian.
But anyway, so Popeyes restaurants. So they put a thing out. They put a thing out for Cajun seasoned turkey. So we bought one. So and then I went ahead and I bought a turkey breast, which I'm going to deep fry.
Nice.
And then we have 2 large prime ribs as well. So that's the main dishes, if you will.
Nice.
But it'll be good, man. So
Sounds
I'm
good.
looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. So what do you got over there, Carol?
No, I'm just you start talking. I'm not a big turkey eater, but if you throw some bourbon on there, maybe it
You might like it.
get me interested. I don't know.
If I'm not mistaken, Benjamin Franklin wanted the
Yes.
national bird to be a wild turkey.
You are
Not an eagle.
correct, sir.
So how can you go wrong? What's this hate
Exactly.
about turkey? I guess
I like turkey.
if you believe in that nomenclature, I guess you don't want to eat your national bird. I guess that's all I can say.
I don't
for
know,
that.
but they do hang out in our backyard.
There you go.
They sure do.
And mine.
That and deer. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Holy
But
cow.
just real quick, I know we've done wild turkey, and I think I mentioned the last time we did the show. There's not much you can say about Jimmy and Eddie Russell that
Sure.
we haven't already said, but
Sure.
wild turkey did get its name about 1940 because some of the executives went on a hunting trip,
I was just gonna say honey. Sure.
and they were sharing bourbon, and guess what they were hunting? Wild turkey.
Get the hell out of here.
So that's how it got its name.
They had turkeys
So-
back then?
Nice.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, way back in 19...
Hey, Cheese, would you pass me a little bit of that Driftless Glen?
Certainly.
We're here. Go for a
Thank
little Pete.
Well, Pete can't make it today, so that's why
Bourbon.
Cheese is here.
Naranina.
Yeah.
No, isn't it Narnia or is it Narnia?
There's an A between the R and the A and the
okay.
N. I'm sorry.
I'm not even
Situational
gonna try.
situational
I
dyslexia.
don't know. He's just
I guess.
gonna
I'm gonna
drink
try.
it. It's all good.
All right, come
But
on.
okay,
keep
so
going, keep going.
rare
No, I need
breed
to-
rye. So this is the first ever barrel proof rye for a wild turkey. It's also non-chilled filtered, and it joins Russell's Reserve single barrel rye and Cornerstone rye as the company's other non-chilled filtered brands. That's
So-
hard to say.
So I learned something from Bob and Doug, and if it's non-chill filtered, you get more of the wood,
Ooh, easy.
the wood barrel esters. So you're more prone to kind of. It can be cloudy, which I don't think that is, but
Nope.
you're also can have a little more wood kind of ester flavor, right? That's what I was led to believe, right?
I would agree with that. I did not find that in my research because
Okay.
I was distracted by the bourbon glaze recipes and stuff.
Or Valley Girl, one of the two.
Oh my!
But I will agree with you based on some other things that I was looking at, and I don't want to give it away. But
All right.
yes, this is 112.2 proof. The mash bill is 51% rye, 37% corn, and 12% malted barley.
Okay.
There's no age statement on this one, so it's got to be at least 4 years old.
Mhm.
And it runs about $60 a bottle that I found. I don't know what you found it for.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Because the standard the bottle that we did the week before, I think that bottle was somewhere around $40, almost $50, and this one was a little bit more. So, yep. Should go ahead.
No, I'm done.
All right.
I'm done. I'm ready to
Should
try
we
this.
should we pass it out?
Yeah.
All right.
What are we here for? Come on now. Got it. I love the color right away.
It's definitely looks like definitely a 4-char.
Yeah, it's dark. It really is dark.
Might even be more. Maybe it's a 5. But.
I'm not sure, but it's an amber color. It's not like a dark like it was in a sherry cask or anything where it's a little bit more purplish red. I'll say it's more amber, but my opinion. Ooh, that's good.
Smells wonderful. I'm gonna say it's definitely rye on the nose for sure.
Totally agree with you. I'm gonna say I get
Vanilla.
like a green fruit on the nose. Green. I don't know if it's green apple or.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, plenty of ethanol, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what we excuse me. That's why we talk about the spices and all that stuff. That's where it comes from for sure.
RJ, just for anyone who cares, RJ says Valley Girl was the song blaring from the residence hall when he pulled up as a freshman in 1982.
Nice. Go, RJ. Did you have to put a pin through your Izod shirt at that point?
That, you know what, I still say, and and maybe it's just me, and I know that this is what we're drinking, but there's a distinct wild turkey.
Sandwich? Turkey sandwich?
Well, yeah.
Maybe a
no,
little
but
cranberry
it's like
sauce on there?
Wild turkey has a distinct note to it, and it's there.
There's just it's like a little citrusy, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. There's no wrong answers.
I
All right.
really like this on the nose.
So what's the nose say?
Okay, so from the Wild Turkey site itself, they say sweet caramel apple up front, followed by layers of honey, vanilla, rye grain, spice, and charred oak.
Okay.
Okay?
3 out of 4.
And I do like to get another opinion, so I will say that the other notes that I got on the nose say flushed with lemon,
There you go. There's the citrus.
green apple, right here,
There you
melted caramel, and pie crust.
go. Everybody likes pie crust, man. Very good.
I don't know about the pie crust.
Yeah, I don't get
Uh,
the pie crust.
I
I don't
don't.
even get the dough or nothing out of it. but-
No doughy bread at all on the nose.
No, that we know. Every time I do pies or whatever, turnovers or all that stuff, I always butter the hell out of them and all that stuff. But I love that. I like that thin crust
Flaky.
pie. I love that stuff. It's
Oh, yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. That flakiness is fantastic. All right. What? So
Are we ready to
yeah,
dive in on this?
let's try it, kids.
Mm.
It's
Wow.
it's dry. It's definitely oak forward, rye forward. I'm
Big
gonna say
flavors.
you talked about citrus. I get that lemon.
Way huge lemon, yes.
It's rye and lemon forward.
It almost cuts your palate. Like compared to the
Yeah.
bourbon I was drinking, it like almost a little astringent between the alcohol and the citrus kind of cleans your palate. But this is better than the first one I've had. This is far more drinkable than that first one.
we're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna put that aside, and we're gonna sample it again.
Yeah, I'm really surprised because I do get
I got
the
a lot of lemon
out
on
of
the
it,
back.
but it's
on the
not
back.
like the sour lemon.
No,
It's
it's pleasant.
but it's like if you get water and they squeeze lemon in it,
Sure.
and you get that taste of lemon in
Yep.
your water. That's
agree.
what I'm getting on this. Smooth. That's the first thing I noticed. Was
I mean,
that it was
it's
very smooth.
It's definitely rye forward. I won't even say baking spice, but rye always has that burn, if you will. But
I get
what you don't know.
exactly. I think kind of the lemon and it being not filtered. I think you get a lot of the ester. That's the real intense flavor on your tongue. I think is the esters from
Makes sense.
from the wood and the barrel and the arm with the leg. No, forget that.
Oh.
Shallow hell.
And the
Shallow
chicken,
hell.
and the chicken wing.
Yeah, exactly.
turkey wing. Turkey wing.
This is a nice drink. I like it.
It is. It's nice.
So-
But all these big flavors, and it goes away smooth. It's like
It does.
not
I
lingering.
agree.
It's not burning. For 112, I'm kind of surprised. It doesn't really burn on the way down.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Really smooth.
It's nice. I'm gonna hit it one more time, kids.
Yeah, that's why I took a sip of water because I'm trying to clear it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Wow, I still get that oak, man. That oak, that dryness in your mouth. Get that sweetness in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. Very nice bottle.
Little cinnamon.
Yeah.
Right? Little
Yeah,
cinnamon.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Agree.
I agree with that. Nice.
I think what's unusual is it has all these big flavors in front, and then it just cleans up.
It does.
perfect.
It cleans up quick too.
Really.
It really does.
For as much alcohol as it has,
Mhm.
it really does not burn going down. It is
No, I
Very
don't
nice.
get that burn in the pit.
It's
I really don't.
warming.
I mean, the bourbon we had tried the rare breed bourbon, and I
Sure.
thought that you felt that going all the way down.
Absolutely.
This is totally a different drink,
Yeah.
I think.
I agree.
Right?
I like it. Yeah, I agree.
The one from the couple weeks ago
Yes.
you're talking
Yeah, yeah,
about?
Yes.
yeah.
I thought that had a lingering flavor. This doesn't have a lingering flavor.
I won't say it's long finish, but definitely not short finish.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm bringing up my score from last. I gave the rare breed, not the rye. I gave it a 4.5. So I enjoyed it. I don't exactly know what that means to answer.
I was a lower score because
I
it
think I was,
burnt
too.
a little too much for my taste.
Sure.
You were a 3.5. Cheese, you were a 3.3. So yeah, you did give it a little lower score, but wow, this is it's so different from beginning to end on this. I think it's
It's not
Another
really
favorite of
complex.
mine.
It's just big and then goes away.
It does.
It's not
It's
really.
like-
It's not like
it
a
does.
huge amount.
It
It
really
has a lot
does.
of flavor and then it
I
smooths
agree.
out.
that's
agree.
you said it better than I did. I totally agree with that.
In layman's terms.
There you go. Overall terms. right?
Oh
Overall
my
terms.
goodness.
Overall terms.
Some people rub their hair or their eyebrows. I like go for extra mental capacities rubbing my overalls.
All I have to say to you
Wasn't
is,
that from a show?
yeehaw!
Show wasn't
Buck
there?
Owens. For
Yeah. It was.
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw. I was just gonna say it was Roy. What was his last? Roy.
Buck Owens and
Buck
Roy,
Owens. Oh, yeah.
Roy Clark.
Yeah, Roy Clark. Yeah.
Thank
Great
you.
guitarist.
Yes, he was.
Boom.
God bless him.
So, do you guys have anything else you want to mention as far as the
No.
palette or the finish
No.
before I
No,
read
move
the
on. Go
official
ahead.
notes?
Go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's
All
hear it.
right. So, Cheese, you said something before we got into this about how the ryes are more woody.
I don't know if I said woody, but spicy. Earthy.
Okay.
But I said filtered. You taste more wood when it's not cold. When
That-
it's
I think
not
that was-
cold.
I think
what
it
you
was- I think
said,
that-
yes.
okay.
It was
The esters
filtered piece.
stay. I mean, I think Bob taught me that if you don't cold filter it, you can have cloudy whiskey.
Sure.
And you can pick up more of the esters, and that filtering process takes out the esters, so it has less woody kind of flavor.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that yes, you're correct. I totally missed on that. But when I said I'd get to it later, that's where this comes in on the palate. So sweet caramel, fruit, wood, and rye spice.
There you go.
So there is your wood from the
You got
Got
it.
it.
from the non-chilled filtered piece. The other notes palate notes that I picked up: patchwork of flavors, led by lemon, with burnt caramel, black pepper,
I'll go with the pepper.
clove,
Didn't get any clove.
grass. That might
On-
be the greeny.
On the
rye.
nose, I got grass, but I didn't put that out there. But I got that grassiness the first run.
So I've
of the
tasted.
smell.
I kind of think I've tasted way grassier ryes than this.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Michener's is the one that comes
Yeah,
to
Michener's
mind.
is a
Some of
good-
those can be pretty grassy.
So they have Michter's has a
Michter's.
couple of different, and we've had some of their good ones, and we've had some not so good.
Not so good.
So anyway,
Michter's does make not so good.
they have I think 3 or 4 different types of rye.
I had one that I would not buy.
If I'm wrong,
It
correct me,
scared me
kids.
away, and then Greg let me try another one, and I was far more comfortable. But when I saw Michter's rye, I was like, stay away.
Yeah.
One of those I had was not very,
Yeah,
it was
I hear
really
you.
grassy.
Yeah, I hear you.
As far as the finish, the Wild Turkey website says that it is smooth. I totally
I agree.
would agree with that.
Absolutely.
Drawn out, lingering spice
Mm-hmm.
mingled with dry fruit and a pleasant fading warmth.
Okay, I'll go with that.
That might be like
I'll go
you
with
said cinnamon, and I said it's not hot, but it's warm.
Yeah.
It warms you.
Yeah. But the ethanol, it doesn't burn and doesn't. I really don't get warmed down. The
No,
gullet,
I don't
so
get
to
the
speak.
pit. I don't get the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when
right?
it's in your when
yeah.
it goes down and you feel it in your stomach, that was the
Yep.
bourbon we tried, but this one does not do that.
No, it doesn't do
And
that
I think
to you.
this might be higher. Isn't this higher than that.
Yeah, I think
bourbon
the
was?
other one was like 116 or something.
Okay,
It
so a
was
little bit
116,
hotter,
so
little
this
hotter,
is a little bit lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
This the one we had, just the regular rare breed, was 116.8.
Right,
This is 112.2.
right.
So
Awesome.
a little bit lower. So the other notes that I found on the finish, spice, it ramps up on the sweeter side. So they're
does.
saying at
It's very
first
good.
it's spicy and then the sweet hits you.
Sure.
A bit of cinnamon roll, which I think you mentioned cinnamon.
Yep.
Again with the black pepper. Nutmeg.
Didn't get any nutmeg.
I don't get the nutmeg.
I don't get it.
Tis the season for nutmeg, though, is it not? pumpkin pie.
It is.
Just to be jolly. Go ahead.
Charred oak. Some dryness
Definitely dry
creeps
oak,
in.
for
I think that's
sure.
one of the first things
And
you
that's
mentioned.
that is definitely oak. That's definitely oak dry for sure.
I would agree. Like, you want to go for the water after you drink this. Not because it's too
Right.
much, but just because you
Yeah.
feel like you need something to drink.
Like so, like I just I like to try my stuff at least 3 times. So at the end of the day, from the first time to the last time that I drank 1 to 3, but it definitely dries your mouth for sure.
Absolutely. I just took another sip and I'm like, it's like a
You
sponge.
get that oakiness, that heavy oak.
I wonder if
and
that's the wood, like you were
It
talking
def-
I mean,
about.
I think it's the ester that from
You think so?
from the unfiltered, from not being filtered. I think a little bit of that. Think like, that pine tar, and it's not
Okay.
like it's piney, but
No, I
I
agree.
guess, but it's that astringent. It definitely, like compared to drinking bourbon, it cleans your palate. It's like it's abrupt.
I agree with
Yes.
that. I definitely agree.
But it smooths out and it's not offensive. But I had 2 sips in a row and I'm like, I did exactly what you said, Karen. I need a water because it like cleans your palate.
It does. It
does.
just like
Okay.
takes it all out of there.
Awesome.
It's
But
like
in a
drinking
good way.
Verner's root beer.
Verner's root beer is the best root beer
But
in the
that has esters in it,
whole
too.
world.
You know what I was gonna say, and this is not in a bad way, but it reminds me of the original Listerine too.
That's pretty aggressive.
You don't
It
even brush your
is
teeth.
very aggressive. It is Friday, you know. I did bring the toothbrush out. But no, I
Got 2
agree.
bristles on
It's-
it. Anyway,
yes,
go ahead.
Listerine is very, very, very aggressive, but there is a hint of that tanginess.
But it makes for a unique drink, right? I
Oh,
mean,
I
I think they got
love
it.
it.
They got it. Like I said, I had the first bottle of this, a generation of this,
Sure.
and I think this is a much better drink than the first generation.
I agree with you.
And
And
I'm
I've had those in the past too, and skeptical.
Fire. It was like,
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
who sang that
so,
song? Hot, hot, hot.
Too funny.
I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna pour a little something in here. So
So I'm gonna take back my Listerine
Okay, go
comment,
ahead,
but
go ahead.
I maybe I couldn't think of something that was a little bit more. Got it? Okay. So cheese.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you on the spot
Oh.
and give you first stab at a rating.
yeah, I even had my rating ready. Go ahead. Damn it.
Keep talking.
You want your thinking cap?
Yes.
Oh no! You said
Give me
the
that
wrong
turkey
thing.
for divine mental power. Give me that turkey. Everybody
Which one you
makes
want?
their for whichever
Here, wait,
one you
put your
had.
thinking cap on.
Oh.
Put your thinking cap
Kidding
on.
me?
Come on now, guys.
All right.
Let's get it together.
Let's get it together.
Man, who the heck wears this? Not size 7.5 head.
I gotta
Wow,
see
this is awesome.
Oh, for the love of shit!
I think this is like the cone heads. This
You-
really does
that looks
bring
wonderful on
you
you.
guys
interterrestrial
want to play ring
mental
toss?
Yeah,
powers.
we're gonna,
Interterrestrial mental powers. You know,
listen,
I came into
I'm
this.
not. I'm just gonna send this to your sister, just so she knows. Okay.
All right.
You're stupid. Isn't that what
my-
you say?
You're
I
stupid.
came into this thinking I was not going to like this drink because I have had this before. Now we're being serious with the turkey on our head, but I
Hey,
would.
it's a thinking
my
cap.
It is a
God.
thinking
Come
cap.
on.
It's a thinking cap.
My head is
I said
getting
I'm going to
warmer.
get your thinking caps. Come on.
But I came into
Oh, my
this with
God.
low expectations, and it has exceeded my expectations. And I
my.
would give this a solid 4-1. And the bourbon I rated very low because it was too hot. This is not too hot. It's not too big. It's pretty balanced, and I like the uniqueness of the dryness. It's something that I've rarely had in a whiskey before, and I like it. So, I'm making Karen laugh, but you have to put on the hat, and maybe you'll come up with such extraordinary
it's all good.
comments.
I wore that hat a couple
But-
times, but hey, what you got? Looky.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
right.
So
How about you?
I'm pretty
Looky,
comfortable
looky.
with the 4-1. I like it.
That's a great
All right.
score.
I like it a lot.
A lot. But just to compare, again, to reiterate what you gave the regular rare breed was a
Yes.
3-3. So
Yes.
you're almost a full.
I am. I would not buy the bourbon that we tried a couple weeks ago, but I would buy this. Absolutely.
All right.
And
And
I'd
it's
buy it
available in
because of
Ohio,
it.
yeah.
I'd buy it because of its unique palate. It's not. I haven't had many whiskeys that do what this does.
Really?
I
think-
like it too.
I do think it burns and cleans your palate, but it doesn't burn going down. It's really a unique experience.
Okay. All right. I don't even want to know.
Just gonna smoke my cigar and mind my own business now.
Pay no attention to
My
the man in
phone
the
blew
corner.
up, man. My phone blew up. All right, so Ralph says very cute.
It's his thinking cap, Ralph.
This is thinking cat.
Come on.
Holy shit. Okay, hang on a second.
Hey, how can you think unless your head's up a turkey's ass?
Up north
Come on.
says, I'll be saving that picture.
This is why I refrain from going on.
I'm waiting on
Whiskey
RJ.
Roundtable.
What's RJ got to say? I don't know.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness. All right, come
Well,
on.
this is kind of like when I had the mullet. You can get things waggling around your ears. This is nice.
Oh my goodness.
A party in. Oh wait, does it say business in the front, party in the back? Is that what?
There you go. All right, who's
You're,
going
you're,
next?
you're going next.
All
All right.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Let me put my thinking cap on. You know. So I'm gonna say you're right. This is like built for like a kid.
There you go.
It's because their brains are so big. Jeez, it's like this.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. But you know, I looked at my score from last week, and I gave the regular rare breed a 4.5, which is huge.
You know, we're talking about two different types of whiskeys.
I know, but I'm trying to, you know, even my scores out. I don't even know.
There's no wrong. Do your thing.
But I really, really, really.
I always say anything
Really
over a
like.
3. Anything over a 3 is a decent product. I mean, let's be realistic.
Agreed.
So okay. So
But when you hit the 4 level, it's gotta have. Right?
Sure.
That's why I.
that's
look at it.
something. That's something that I have and would have on my bar.
And- yes.
So you know. So
And it's
doesn't
kind of an
matter.
experience maker. You don't want to have
Yeah.
that one every day, but if you have whiskey connoisseurs, you bust that out and
Sure.
they're like, wow, this is treating me like not a lot of products treat
Correct.
me, right?
Because
Right.
I've learned throughout the years that a lot of ryes are hot and not so tasty and all that stuff. So, you know, at that point, the reason why we do some of the ryes are based off of my product. That when I go, when I search for this or that, listen, I don't want to ever talk trash about any distillery, but at the end of the day,
You're gonna give your honest.
I'm going to give my honest opinion, but I want to listen. I'm not going to buy bottles just because they're not good or whatever. Not good to me. Let's just put it that way. But at the end of the day, I want to try to have a great bottle while we do the whiskey roundtable and drink a good drink. Okay.
I was
You
just
understand what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
the same
So
thing.
I can go get all kinds of ryes and or bourbons, but I don't do it just because it's available. I like what I like,
Yeah.
and that might the show is tailored to me. Sorry, you know.
Isn't
But
everything.
amen. But you know what we do? We
Greg's
do.
world, we're just living in it.
There you go. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to be an enjoyable show and a lot of fun and all that stuff, and that's where we're at today.
Well,
So-
and I think up north, Rob said it best. You know, whiskey's best when shared with friends.
Absolutely.
And I totally agree with that. And that's one of the reasons why we do the show. We don't mind being the guinea pigs and trying this stuff and giving our opinion. And we will tell you straight up what we think.
With a lot of talk in between, I haven't heard your score yet.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Okay,
Channel your interterrestrial
I
turkey
think that-
thoughts.
I think that turkey just pooped on your
Oh,
shoulder.
I thought it was backwards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, put it back on. I am going to say, I'm going to give this a 4.3.
Okay.
Yay.
I really, really like this a lot, obviously, based on what my score is, but it gotta have it on your bar,
Uniqueness.
Sure.
and I am a sucker for lemon. So,
Oh, sure.
right there. That'll tell you. Thinking cap gets passed your way.
Already had the thinking cap.
No, you haven't had that thinking
Yeah, I
cap.
just took it off. But anyway,
Look at him, he's scared.
that's here,
Scared.
turkey.
Jive turkey.
See what I'm up against, kids? Yeah, see what I'm up
Sanford
against.
and Esther, right? All right.
Yeah.
I was thinking George
Listen,
Jefferson,
you're
but
talking about, yeah,
George Jefferson.
Aunt Esther. Yeah,
Aunt Esther.
yeah,
oh, she made gorilla cookies
Oh,
with her
yeah,
face.
with their face on. Yeah.
You big dummy.
You big dummy.
All right, kids.
We're stupid. All right, Craig, what is your score?
Solid 4.
Solid 4. Very nice. And that's a big jump from your, I think you gave 3.5 to the rare
bourbon.
breed that
Sure.
we did a couple weeks ago.
Awesome.
Yes.
Anybody?
So the
Anybody?
rye beats the bourbon, huh?
Yeah, I mean, again, we're talking two different whiskeys. You know, we're talking.
But
two
the
different
rye
ones.
beats the bourbon.
It does, but sometimes that's how it happens.
I think if you like hot and burn, like some people do, the bourbon would come out on top. But this does not treat you as rough as that bourbon did.
I agree with that. What? Anybody on the scroll? Anybody on the scroll that wants?
Yeah, I
Put a
just while you said that, Wild Turkey and Bacardi, I'm just reading this straight. Wild Turkey and Bacardi 151 make up one of the greatest shots in history, called a gorilla fart.
Who's on that scroll? Okay, well, just leave it alone.
Okay.
He might have been.
I
at the
hear you,
Sahara
bro.
Club, that Sahara
I hear you,
Club
bro.
once in a while in the 80s.
You're gonna have to teach us that, by the way.
But the more important question is it LPR?
Is it LPR or BDR? That's all I want to know.
Both.
There you go. Okay.
Depends how much you have.
Okay.
And up north said just a couple turkeys.
Here you go.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, up north. Appreciate you.
But he's further south than us right now, I think.
Yeah,
He's
he's
heading to
down. That's
Colorado.
right. He says he's
Heading to Colorado, I
he's,
think, to see his son.
I think he's at the hotel. But anyway, I don't want. It is what it is. All right, kids, come on. We got a radio show to do. Let's. Anybody else want to get on the scroll? Give us a number. If you're drinking the product, let us know.
Anything you're getting on your phone that we're not getting on the scroll? You
Nah,
want to share?
I just left all that alone.
All right, you leave it
That
alone.
is what it is. All right.
All right, so you know what? This is our last week for Wild Turkey Month.
Wild Turkey
and,
Month.
And I think we left it on a high note this time.
We did. Good time.
And I know we had a few weeks off, so we didn't get to do a whole bunch on the
Sure.
Wild Turkey.
Sure.
But there was an article that I read prior to the show about the Master's Keep that came out last year. I got to get my hands on that. What
It's probably gone by now.
What did you say the price point was on that?
It was back in the day. It was like $150.
Oof.
Okay.
Better be good for that.
So if you remember correctly, which I have over there, Raymond got me that last year for my birthday, and I probably have that on the bar.
Is it open?
It is.
Ooh.
I know what we're doing later.
Tea for
So
trouble.
we'll figure it out.
But no, great product, Wild Turkey. Again,
Okay.
there's not enough you can say about that.
I agree.
We do not have a bottle cam for next week because we are off, as we mentioned.
Yeah, but I'll put a bottle cam together for December, the first weekend in December. Me and Doug had that conversation. Is Doug on the scroll?
I did not see him, but
Okay.
uh,
Whiskey Roundtable. Doug, he's been sick, so he couldn't make it today. So at the end of the day, I'll put a bottle cam together for next 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks. So
I have a temporary bottle cam. If anyone wants to see it.
Do we already know what it is?
Turkey, turkey, turkey. Just a little turkey running, just to wish everybody a
Happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So,
All right.
okay, I know it's corny, but, somebody had to do it. Okay.
All right. So we ready to shut it down?
You guys have any closing words you want to say?
If I
First
say
time
my,
on
if
the
I
show.
say my, I appreciate being invited to come on the show. Had a lot of fun. Hope I didn't make a fool of myself.
No,
but I
God, no.
How can anybody wearing a turkey head make a fool of themselves?
That uses one-ply toilet paper. Come on.
And
Stink finger.
I'm going to say this, and I hope I get the support of a woof woof. But here we go, brownies. Here we go. Woo, woo. Very good.
All
Thank
right.
you. Cheese man's out.
Even
Even
Bruno.
Bruno barked. All right. Good job, Bruno.
All right, kids. Hey, listen. Thank you for watching the show today. It was a lot of fun, of course. And enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend and family as well. God bless you, all your family. We'll catch you in 2 weeks. I'm your host, Big G.
Karen Allen Keller.
Cheese man.
All right, kids. Catch you later, bros.
Happy
Be safe.
Thanksgiving,
Happy
all.
Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.
Safe and happy.
If whiskey stopped working, every bar in town would be closing their doors, shutting down. Everybody would be trapped with their thoughts, 'cause nothing numbs the pain like bourbon or scotch. Oh no, oh no, no. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped. Poor Jack D would be out of a job. Jameson and Bean would be cut off. Hank Williams songs wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, this whole damn world would be a mess. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably wasting lots of money trying therapy. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't be over you. If whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped working, oh, whiskey stopped working, if whiskey stopped, oh. If whiskey stopped working, where the hell would I be? Probably halfway out of this town, leaving Tennessee. If whiskey stopped working, what the hell would I do? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I never get over you. Whiskey stopped